Hi, my name is Sarah Fowl, and today I'll be giving a new face to this Monster Fest Frankie. For some reason, every year when October rolls around, I feel a bit weird inside, and maybe it has something to do with the seasons changing, but recently I've been feeling really demotivated when it comes to dolls and just dealing with social media in general. I was listening to my very slow, vibey playlist when Avocado by Chaeyoung came up, and I remembered that she had this specific makeup look in her music video that I found really interesting. With nothing else really inspiring me at the moment, I thought, why not recreate this look on a doll? Really, the only reason I chose this Frankie was because I needed a doll with bangs, and their Monster Fest doll happened to be on sale. But anyway, after 2 starting layers of MSC, I've started to work on my sketch. For this face in particular, I only lined the upper eye with black to better match the reference. To match Chaeyoung's bleached eyebrows, I'm going to first sketch Frankie's eyebrows with gray. The later layers will be done in white. Chaeyoung has a very nude lip going on, so I laid down some blue pastel to get a base color down for Frankie's lip. The upcoming layers will mostly be white and pale blue to match the almost concealer lip. After adding some very subtle nose contour, I felt like that was enough for the first layer. I felt that the face still looked a bit flat, so I added some blush for dimension, but not too much that it'd take attention away from the liner. Now we're on the final layer where I add the most important parts of the look. I first sketched the heart guideline in white as it'll disappear in the final layers of MSC. I then used a light blue to sketch the actual design. I was more scared of drawing the heart than the lashes, so I pivoted and drew those in next. And for anyone who doesn't know, I usually save things like eyelashes or beauty marks to do first thing on the last layer of color, so that if I make any mistakes and need to erase, I don't badly disturb the rest of the face. I fully built up the color on this last layer and there's nothing else for me to do, so it's time to face my fears and start on the heart. I decided to use wet watercolor pencil on a brush, mostly because I felt that using black acrylic would be too bold. Also, if I made any mistakes, it could be more easily removed with water. And with their catch lights, they finally come to life. I still felt that Frankie wasn't giving concealer lip, so I went in with a watered down metallic medium to tone down the color and add a bit of a satin sheen. I almost forgot to add Chaeyoung's iconic mole, but don't worry, I did that off camera. And here is the final face for my Frankie, inspired by Chaeyoung in her Avocado music video. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm still in a bit of a slump, so unfortunately there's no special restyle for them. But that aside, I'm really happy with how this face turned out, and maybe I'll get a bit more motivation to work on more dolls soon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video despite how anticlimactic it was. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.